Hey friends, Justin here. I wanted to talk about something kind of special, and that is the case for Kristen Stewart to win the Oscar in 2022. A lot of people have just seen Twilight and they know her, as kind of a pop icon and can't understand what all of the fuss is. So, this is also to kind of explain why so much fuss about Kristen Stewart, the girl that seems to have popped up out of nowhere from Twilight, and everyone is praising and giving these accolades to. So the first time I can remember seeing Kristen Stewart, well, here's one thing. Since Kristen Stewart started acting at a very young age as a child actress, she has consistently worked with some of the greatest actresses in American history. The first movie I remember seeing her in was in like 2001 or 2002 with Panic Room, where she starred opposite Jodie Foster and held her own as a small child. You can start to see some of the parallels between Jodie Foster and Kristen Stewart in some of their lifestyle choices and some of the cadence in the way that they speak. But I believe that Jodie Foster was incredibly influential on Kristen Stewart, and that was the first place that I can remember seeing her. Throughout her career, she has starred opposite Robert Downey Jr. She worked on Still Alice with Julianne Moore. She was in Lizzie a couple years ago opposite Chloe Sevigny, who's one of the great American actresses. But the road that she's followed has not always been easy. She started as an actor's actor in really great and standout roles. And then when Twilight came along, she exploded. To me, it was the second viral internet sensation. Even in Kristen Stewart's career, Soulja Boy has cranked that came first. That was the first viral internet sensation. He's always first. But the Team Edward and Team Jacob internet viral sensation, it's a debate that rages on today. Sometimes in workplaces, you can break the ice with people by saying, "Are you Team Jacob or Team Edward?" Kristen Stewart was a lot of our first kiss, a lot of our first relationship, a lot of our first heartbreak, living dangerously for the first time. We grew up, in the lens and the eyes of Twilight. And every interview that she gave, every time that she was nervous, we were nervous for her because she was at that time an extension of pop culture and who we were. Acting and being in the public eye and being an it girl has never been effortless for Kristen Stewart. She's always been human and always been real, and never shied away from her humanity and which linked her to us. She still continued to act. Snow White came a couple of years after Twilight, and Lizzie with Chloe Sevigny and all of these roles up to Spencer. But she was typecast in Hollywood, and because of a sexist movie industry, she was relegated to being an it girl, being America's sweetheart, and that cost her professionally, and I think a little bit with her own personal credibility within herself. And so we watched her be less than confident, on talk shows and out in the public eye, but we were also able to witness her blossom into a butterfly. Hollywood told her, who and what she would be. But I lived in Los Angeles in the years 2010, 11, and 12. And when Hollywood was not offering the type of roles that Kristen Stewart was hungry for, she still remained culturally relevant. And if you lived in Los Feliz, East Hollywood, or in Los Angeles, period, during the heyday of Kristen Stewart, then you know full well the cultural impact and influence that Kristen Stewart had. You couldn't leave your house in Los Feliz and not see Kristen Stewart on every corner. Everyone had the haircut. Everyone was wearing the edgy clothes. Everyone was, punk. And, as we know, so goes Melrose, so goes the LA trends and designers, so goes the rest of the country. And so, all the way to Howard Stern, in New York, all of the her cultural impact swept the world. Girls in China were dressed up like Kristen Stewart. And we were able to watch her own who she was in a sexist society that told her that she was a little girl. And she owned her identity and stood up to the reputation that she had. And a lot of us felt personal pride and happiness when she did that. And to now see her, in Spencer, in the type of role that we've all been waiting, those of us that grew up with her, the type of role that we've been waiting for her to be in, the type of attention and care and detail that's been put onto her acting ability, and she shined. She's worked opposite all of those method actors and actresses, Robert De Niro's, Chloe Sevigny, you name it. She's worked with them, and to see her be able to carry a film and to carry an award season and carry a conversation, and to do it with grace and passion because she wants to win, is part of the reason that a lot of people are rooting for her, or part of the reason why you can't really find a bad review or a negative opinion about this season for Kristen Stewart. She has parallels to Diana, to Princess Diana, in so many ways, in her cultural and fashion and lifestyle choices that even she is not totally aware of. But she was the perfect fit. Art imitates life, life imitates art. She was the perfect fit for Spencer. Those of us that have been watching her navigate through Hollywood and gender identity and gender roles and all of these different things, we're over the moon, to see ourselves grow up, to see ourselves blossom, to become butterflies, and to get to finally, she's an everyman actor, and to finally get the recognition that she deserves. The appeal has gone, as you can maybe understand, beyond the film of Spencer, but to a lifetime, truly a lifetime, and a career of exceptional work, of humility in the face of pop stardom, originality, and a dedication to craft. So I couldn't be happier for Kristen Stewart. If there are any points about her career that I missed or didn't touch on, please comment down below your support or thoughts about Kristen Stewart and this season, this award season. But I'm telling you, I absolutely cannot wait for the Oscars so that I can scream and jump up and down and feel that I've gone along this ride with her. As always, guys, this was really fun to record. Leave this video a like if you will, a comment, and please consider subscribing to my channel for more movie and TV related content. I'll see you guys soon.